I'm Lee Rosen for Divorce Discourse. We're at the ABA Techshow in Chicago. I'm excited to be with Victor Karkar. They've just launched a product here at Techshow. It's called Scribble. How do you describe it? What is it?
So in a nutshell, Scribble is a system that helps people organize their online research. And a simple analogy is basically that we do for research what Gmail did for email in helping people organize things better and get control over the information they're pulling off the web on a daily basis.
So I have this vision of using a product like FastCase or one of the other legal research tools, and I'm going through case after case, reading stuff. I'm finding a paragraph here, a paragraph there that might be helpful to me. Is that where your product comes in?
Yes, absolutely. So what we do is we give you the ability to annotate web pages directly in the web browser and then save that annotated research to an online account at our website. So the idea is that you'd be able to highlight passages, you'd be able to add sticky notes to any web page, and then be able to come back to it later, re-annotate it, search through it when you come to our website and log in with your password and log in, and basically kind of get control over all the stuff that you're researching every day on the web instead of dealing with what we've always dealt with, which is printing things out, writing on it with paper, with pen, copying, pasting excerpts and links into Word documents, and then having a mishmash of different ways of trying to organize all that stuff.
Do I have to install software on my machine or something? How do I actually interface with your product?
Sure. So there's sort of a toolbar basically that fits into your browser. So just like if you've ever used a Google toolbar or a Yahoo toolbar, it's a very simple install that basically puts a toolbar at the top of your browser and that adds buttons that lets you actually annotate the web page, save the web page, share it with somebody by email, etc. So it's a very simple, lightweight download and install that you can do, but other than that, the rest of the application is all on the web at a website.
When I go to so after I'm finished with my research and I've highlighted, annotated, taken notes on 20 or 30 cases, and I go to your website and I want to look at it, am I going to actually see the cases, the pages that I saved?
Yes, so when you log into your personal library, which is what we call the way that you view everything at the website, you would actually see a listing of all the web pages that you'd saved, or all the cases you've saved, and we give you the ability to do a simple keyword search to be able to sort through it all and find it, or actually use labels or tags to organize it. And you can look at it all there, find whatever you like, retrieve it. It's very simple and very intuitive if you've ever used a webmail application, for example.
What if I'm worried about, I don't know, I'm worried about my data being safe and having it forever. Is there any way to get the notes that I take from your product out somewhere where I can keep a copy of it?
Sure. It's funny you mentioned that. We actually had at one point the ability to sort of have a local copy or save a local copy to your computer. For now, we've disabled that, but because we want to re-implement it in the right way down the road. But right now, it's just on the web. And the good thing is that we moved up, because of this launch, our hosting provider to something that's a little more reliable. And it's in a Tier 1 data center in New Jersey where the data is currently being served and saved. And that's actually a data center that's used by big companies for very, very sort of expensive data. And so it's reliable, it's safe, and down the road we'll give you the ability to sort of take a version of it with you if you like.
So at some point you'll be able to sort of export it out to your own machine?
Right. So we'll let you do that for all the web pages. And in the short term, if you actually want to be able to just take the annotated content, i.e. the passages and the excerpts and things like that you've actually, that you think are most critical and that you've highlighted, we give you the ability to do that immediately when you actually use the toolbar to export those annotations into a Word document on your desktop. That you can do today.
Oh, that's already in the product. Okay. So when you step up to the next level, I'll get the entire web page plus all my notes. And okay,
that's right.
Oh, that's terrific. What kind of pricing are we talking about on this thing?
So we feel that this is something that the world needs. I started the company because I really felt this is something that I personally needed, and so we are actually trying to provide a version that's more or less fully featured, that's a free basic edition that we're launching with today. So we'll be turning it on, and you can go to the website and sign up for a free version that lets you do all these great things we've talked about. And what we're going to be doing a little bit down the road is providing more advanced or premium versions of the system that gives you additional collaborative functionality that allows you to do other things that will be more appropriate for a group setting or an enterprise setting, and those will be paid versions. The one that's most likely to come up very soon is what we're calling our Legal Pro Edition, and that'll be in the neighborhood of about $15 or $20 per month. We're finalizing the pricing now, but it's a subscription service that you would pay, put it on your credit card, not have to worry about it, and basically it's a service that you would sign up for.
What's the address if I want to give it a try?
www.scribble.com, and Scribble it's spelled with one B instead of two.
Victor, thanks so much for being with me. I appreciate it. Scribble.com, it's free to try. free forever if you don't upgrade. So gosh, what have you got to lose? And you can export your data. I know as soon as I get back to my room, I'm going to be signing up and giving it a shot. I'm Lee Rosen for Divorce Discourse.